It's week 17 of the NFL. And up next is the Armadillos, superstar wide receiver. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Armadillos and the Condors, and it's coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with a bird's-eye view of this one, which some could call, Brock, a playoff preview. Both teams locked into the postseason, and they might even run into each other again on the road to that Super Bowl.
Yeah, Kay, these are so fun and kind of tricky, right? There's so much conversation. Well, what do we show? Do we want to show too much? What if we see them down the road? And I've always felt this way, and I don't think it will ever change. You got to be in the moment. If you sit and waste your time and spend all this energy on coulda, shoulda, wouldas, you lose the moment, and the moment is now.
Ready to get this one going. And here we go in Mexico City. Deontay Hardy to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll take a glance at their seventh-year QB.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
They go play action on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good position. positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Looking for a throw here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Everly's kick is good. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Jackson now to return it. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Condors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here. One of the tight ends in motion left. Throw on third down. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give him a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On 2nd and 7. To the sideline. Ooh, wasn't able to tap both feet in, though. Incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw it. From the pocket, looking for a target.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Everly's kick is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Condors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10 now. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. One quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Neither side separating much so far. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Complete beyond the marker. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Play action on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He's got a man left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And he missed it. It's no good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Armadillos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Adisa Isaac stops him there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They're throwing it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Another drive coming up for this offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They send a man in motion. They'll throw to begin this drive. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT. The pick wasn't possible. He does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Looked like the snap was good. No issues with the hold. But sometimes that plant foot, it just slides on you a little. And these kickers, man, they are so finicky. One little breakdown in mechanics, and the kick winds up off target.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on first down. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Finds him on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they're going to have a first down. Right up the gut. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This offense getting all set for this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Completed over the middle. Free inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Condors. Backed up a mile here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Buying some time left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Condors tie it in the final minute of the half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. He does it! Touchdown! The Armadillos get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Armadillos push their lead to 6. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. From the 24. Throw left side, complete. And this one doesn't go far. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to the air here. He has the first over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. They are throwing it again. He puts some power. That's caught at the 25. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Condors tie it in the final minute of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Condors take the lead on that successful kick.
14. Armadillos 13.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the in route. And this one does not go far. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. From the 41. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He'll throw it. They get to him and bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Condors in front. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams in it to win it.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Armadillos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They're going play action. That one's complete over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. Gives them the 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2nd and 3 now. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion right. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? And it was the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Bullock's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Glad to see him right the ship individually and make one after his earlier attempts went awry. And this, well, this was a big spot to finally come through on this one, because now it gives his team the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Armadillos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Bails out of the pocket quick. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 1st down, he takes the snap. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and long.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Throw on 3rd down. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They just get the play on. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. They'll throw it again. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Condors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. To throw it on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motioning him from the slot right. From the 28. He's got it over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there, and that'll give him a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Setting up a throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 2nd and 10. Cut out left. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. He picks up 15 on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing now on 1st down. Setting up the running back screen. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll try and throw it here. Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll run now on second down. Has a lane past the 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Through the middle. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give him a first down. Option give here. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
From the 26 on second down. Has it at the 7. And in for the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Condors jump in front now by 5. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll throw on first. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock. And it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.